What's going on, guys? Welcome back. It's Plus Unit Picks. Like, subscribe, and drop a comment right now on the video and send it to somebody that could utilize this information because I have a heater coming up and I've got some great information. Okay, it's Western Conference Finals, Game 5 in Oklahoma City. The series is tied 2-2. It does not get bigger than this, guys. This is what we watch sports for. It's about being an NBA basketball fan right now. All right, real quick on the recap. Yesterday, we swept our plays. Every single free play had cash, every one. If you had access to either my VIP or the free membership in Winnable, you were absolutely printing those dollars. So the link is in the description below. It's also pinned to the comment section. Sign up right now so you never miss another night like that. All right? We just had another repeat of a 3-0 sweep, as I had talked about. That was that Knicks-Cavs game, and of course the Knicks just swept the series, okay? So over our last 12 free plays, we are 10-2, guys. We are on an absolute heater, okay? That's 10 wins, 2 losses. The data has been aligning, and the picks have been cashing at a high level. So tonight, it's going to be the Spurs. As I had talked about, the Spurs had dominated Game 4. Wembanyama went for 33 points, 8 rebounds, and 5 assists. He was in MVP, hero-like form, NBA god-like form, whatever you want to call it. They forced 17 turnovers against OKC and just shot 33%. OKC just shot 33%. So it's a tied series going back to the OKC Thunder's home crowd. It's going to be rocking. They're the defending champs. So it's going to be some good basketball. All right. With that being said, as I post these plays, you should tell them on a certain slip or on a certain platform. That platform today is going to be Underdog. If you don't have Underdog, you need to get them. Right now, they're offering a new user. If you bet $5 on their platform as a new user, they will give you $50 deposited into your sports betting account. Okay? So if you do your parlays, they have nice payouts, and they're offering great bonuses for new users. So use my code PLUS. That's it. PLUS, P-L-U-S. You send me a screenshot that you use my code. I get you free access to that VIP, paid VIP and Winnable that I had talked about. So that's Underdog. If you're already on Underdog, check out Novig. Novig by far has one of the best sign-up offers for new users right now, where if you spend $5 as well, they'll give you $50 in your sports betting account. That's if you bet $5. Of course, use my code PLUSUNIT, P-L-U-S-U-N-I-T. You see it right here on the screen. And also send me a screenshot. I'll get you another 30 days to a paid membership in my VIP. Okay? So, 2 plays, 2 offers, great platforms. Check it out, guys. With that being said, we're going to move into the first play of the free play card for Game 5. I've got Chet Holmgren on points. We're going to fade Chet on points at under 13.5. So Holmgren has kind of been invisible offensively this series, due to who having to match up with Wemby. So OKC, as I had talked about, shot only 33% from the field and 18% from 3 in Game 4. Holmgren was a big part of that collapse, right? So Wembanyama has been in his head every single game, altering his shot attempts, blocking his path to the basket, and forcing him into uncomfortable spots. So his season average is 17.1 points. And in this specific one here, the Wembanyama matchup, his scoring has been suppressed all series, okay? So in games 1 through 4, where OKC struggled offensively, Holmgren was completely taken out of the game. So even at home in OKC tonight, the crowd is going to be behind him, and I think Wemby is going to be waiting in the paint every time he touches the ball or on the perimeter potentially. And the Spurs do a good job of rotating, and they backed off from the double teaming of SGA. So they're kind of letting the rest of the guys play, but they're doing a really good job as far as locking in on the perimeter. At least they did that Game 4. So I like it. It's going to be between 9 to 12 points, I think, for Chet. We're going to dive into the numbers. On outlier.bet, the head-to-head matchup so far in this series, the 4 games that they've played, if you would have faded Chet on points, I mean, it's crazy. If you faded him at 13.5, you would have cashed 75% of your tickets, because of the 4 games, 3 of them he pretty much went under. He only had one where he had 14 points, and that was, I believe that was game 4. If I'm not, yeah, that was game 4, where he had 14 points. So I like this one a lot. Over the past 5 games, if you faded him, you would have cashed 60% of your tickets. So yeah, take that, guys. A lot of data is supporting it, and it just jumped out on the tool. It's one of the highest edges that I saw on the tool as well. So take that. We're going to move to the second play on the night, and that's going to be De'Aaron Fox. So he plays for the Spurs. He's the point guard. He's been hurt, but I think De'Aaron Fox is going to go over on points and rebounds. So we're going to take him. The reason why, he's back healthy, as I had talked about, so he's been a massive factor for the Spurs when his legs are under him. In game 4, he finished with 12 points and 10 rebounds. 10 rebounds, yeah, 22 combined. Already well above the number. He's averaging 19.2 points and 4.8, basically 5 rebounds on the season, 24 combined. And then the playoff games where he's fully healthy, he's aggressive on the floor, right around 18 to 22 points and rebounds combined. So the Spurs, they're going to need Fox to be a secondary force alongside Wemby in a hostile OKC environment, and he's been stepping up in every big moment, okay? So the guy's a professional. He's a veteran. Not a lot of playoff experience, but he knows what it takes to win. So game 5 on the road in a tied series, I think Fox is going to be aggressive from the tip-off. We're going to check out the numbers in terms of what it says, an outlier. I know he's been hurt, but at the same time, when he's gotten back, he's over this number on points and rebounds. Over the past 5 games, if you would have taken Fox on over 17.5 points and rebounds, you would have cashed 100% of your tickets. And then so far in the series, let's see. He's only played in 2 games of the series, and he's gone over at 22 points and rebounds in both games that he's come back. He had 12 points and 10 rebounds in game 4, and then he had 15 points and 7 rebounds in game 3. So, yeah, take that all day, guys. Strong. That's another thing. The tool also showed me a very high implied probability for this. It's one of the highest edges alongside Chet Holmgren's play. So those are the top plays that I'm picking here. And then the last and final play is going to be Isaiah Hartenstein. We're going to take Isaiah Hartenstein on the over for points, rebounds, and assists. And I really like this one because Hartenstein, he's one of OKC's most reliable contributors all playoff long. We know that. He's averaging 14.1 points, 8.9 rebounds, and 3.1 assists. So that's 26.1 points, rebounds, and assists combined in the postseason. Already well above the number. In a home game 5 where the Thunder are desperate to reclaim momentum, Hartenstein is going to be asked to anchor the paint, crash the glass, and create offense in the pick and roll. Okay? Now, with that being said, the Spurs changed, as I had talked about, the whole double teaming of Wemby at the 3-point line. They stopped doing that, and that's why they won last game. Okay? So then they also stopped worrying about Hartenstein. So Hartenstein actually scored the first 8 points of the game for game 4. So they're not worried about Hartenstein. So they're not double teaming Shea because of that. And so it's allowing them to not be vulnerable, behind the 3-point lines. Because Caruso, he's been having a Klay Thompson, like he's like the ghost of Klay Thompson. He's knocking down all these shots and hitting all these points, behind the 3-point line. But essentially, since they changed up their defensive strategy, I mean, Caruso was non-existent last game, and I think that's one of the main reasons why they won. So I think the Spurs are going to pretty much play Hartenstein like that, so he's going to continue to get open looks. Here's another reason why I like it, obviously. It's a high implied probability on the tool in outlier.bet. But if you look at the head-to-head matchup in the series, 1, 2, 3, 4, the 4 games, if you would have taken him on the over, you would have cashed, 75% of your tickets 3 out of the 4 games. So he's going over on points, rebounds, and assists at a 75% clip in the series. And then also the last 5 games, he's cashing it at an 80% clip, 4 out of 5. So those are some strong data points. I really like it, man. I mean, I haven't seen this type of data jump off the tool in a while that just stuck out. So, and there's a lot of, recent game evidence that shows this. So I like this a lot, guys. Those are going to be my 3 official plays. I'm just going to do a quick recap. We're taking Chet Holmgren on the under at 13.5 points. We're taking De'Aaron Fox on the over for 18 or 17.5 points and rebounds. And then we're going to take Isaiah Hartenstein on the over for points, rebounds, and assists right at 17. Guys, don't forget to check out Underdog if you're a new user. If you haven't, downloaded their app, go ahead and download it and check out the new bonus that they're offering. Use my code PLUS that you see here on the screen. Also, if you're already on Underdog, that's fine. Check out Novig, download the app, and use my code PLUSUNIT, PLUSUNIT. That unlocks your bonuses as a new user. Guys, that's going to do it. Those are my official plays. Let me know down below in the comments what you like versus what you didn't like, what you're going to tail versus what you're going to fade. And I'll see you guys in the next one.